Alright, here we are again. Final Fantasy demo. Default. I already played this on my Twitch channel. Live streamed it, and did it on normal. But now I kind of wanted to check out Classic. I mean, I liked normal, liked the mobility, being able to get in and out of combat, especially like that's the perfect kind of scenario. The time counting down, able to get in and out of there pretty quickly. Let's see how fast it takes us in Classic. I feel like I'm just going to have an easier time of it just because it just seemed a little clunkier than normal. I'm just not used to it. But I imagine once you get used to that, I mean, with the fast pace, combat style, I can imagine just melting people, or bosses and stuff, and really getting the hang of it. Being able to switch between your characters and everything, because that's the thing. Like it's just getting used to the combat, because it's very much like the last big Final Fantasy game that came out. Which people enjoyed. No more freeform. Still have magic, all sorts of stuff. Feels a little more hack and slash, which people like, hack and slashes. Oh. Man, damn. Oh, an asshole. That guy's a real jerk. Cloud's gonna fucking kill that guy. She's gonna fucking murk him. Funny because even when I was playing the old one in my head, I'm like thinking of when I'm playing this new one, it feels like I can see it in my head, the old one. It's super loud in my headphones. Hope it's not killing you. If it is, I apologize. Yeah, I just picture the old school one, the original. And I played it, I have it on PlayStation. I remember playing it back then. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those games I can play over and over again. But it's a huge, undertaking now. Because it's like I just feel like I have to do everything, like fucking overkill everything, because I know how much a pain in the ass some shit could be. So yeah, sometimes you have to fucking grind.
Get down here, Merc.
That's what I'm imagining in this game, just fucking grinding, like with the new combat style the way it is. I mean, grinding for experience and all sorts of stuff, items and everything. I mean, I just feel like it's gonna be a lot easier. Let's see how this classic combat is. Let's see how. I bet it's still very, very easy. It might even be like, almost quicker, kind of. Yeah. So that's the same. Classic mode, okay. When the difficulty is set to classic, the player-controlled character will engage enemies in battle automatically, attacking, defending, and evading as appropriate. With this mode active, you can simply wait until your ATB gauge is filled and press X to execute commands and dictate the flow of combat. Note that you can always control the player-controlled character. Battle difficulty is the same as easy. Okay.
You're coming with us.
Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad. It's over.
Not the worst. I mean, it's just... I'm not doing anything.
Who in the hell?
I'm just kind of
Hands where I
waiting for
can
your
see 'em.
meter.
Have fun.
Freeze!
Yeah, we know that.
Move
And,
we shoot.
Go ahead.
Enough.
okay. I already did all this in, on my Twitch, but you know what? I'll do it again. Here we go. The ATB gauge. So, this is, I guess this is pretty much like a, it's no longer like time, a lot of your actions and stuff. It is a meter that kind of builds up in combat, and you can spend that by, it's pretty much that's your action. That's your action turn gauge. So, and you can do all sorts of stuff, whatever, pretty much any actual thing besides normal attacks, just like the original Final Fantasy. So, but it's just not, it's not time-based. You have to be active, blocking, all sorts of stuff, kind of charges the ATB gauge. I'm sure there's going to be like some sort of like, not mods, but different abilities, stuff like that, that make it to where if you do something or whatever, this and that, then it charges up a gauge faster or something. So this is going to be interesting how they do this. So by pressing the X button on PlayStation here, you can use a command.
Enough of this.
So press X. Now you got abilities. I like spells. We're in close hand-to-hand combat. It doesn't stop time, so you do move very slowly. And we're gonna go with the Braver on the security officer beat. Boom. This is easier for like probably streaming though. Must say. Checking data out of battle, main menu and map. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. But press the start button. You know, start button, that's your main menu, and then touchpad is the map. So main menu. And then the icons. You pretty much like have an automatic mantling system. You just have to like walk forward, which is good. You know, it's very. It seems like everything is meant to be very kind of it seems, yeah, like some people are saying, very buttery, very smooth, very well done, because you don't have to worry. I mean, you already know what the story is. It's a remake. You already know what's going to happen. You already know there's already a lot of stuff it's already done for you. So but it's a complete remake. I mean, it runs really smooth. Something like this could, I mean, with the graphics and everything, it could, it runs really well. So you do have this one part that I really love. It is the battle settings. Like, I went in here right away and I did, okay, well, if I want to do, okay, that's gonna be my fire. That's gonna be for certain stuff. Eventually this will change to cure, potion will be cure, and you have like fire, or like different stuff. You can change it out. Limit break, you can change your limit break, but of course you're just starting out, you're level 1. Spells just has fire. Give you items to start out with. There's your party. You can't do anything right now in here, but I imagine once you get items and all sorts of stuff, it'll probably be all the items on the left, and you can kind of move around or whatever, or this and that. Yeah. Let's just go through here.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Alright, so avoiding attacks. You don't really have to do this in classic mode, so it's a little cheaty. because it does require more skill to like actively block and stuff. You know, instead of it just being like classic to where like sometimes you'd block it, sometimes you wouldn't, you know, because that was very old school, you know, that was just, you'd have control, it was turn-based. You could do like defensive stuff or whatever if you, with certain characters and everything, but yeah, you didn't really have active guarding and evading. In this game you do. So, guarding and evading, you can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 or circle to evade. I like just being able to just evade. So it does seem like it does help out a lot. It seems very, what's that game? Dark Souls-ish, you know? So, it's interesting. It's interesting how it plays. With the evading and the guarding. Yeah, it's gonna take some practice.
You're coming with
but I feel
us.
like classic may not be the way to go. I mean, look at him; he's just there, and he's gonna actively block for whatever. I mean, that's just I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like it's all getting done. He's fucking badass. I think I'm just gonna enjoy yeah, just normal. I think I'm just gonna like being able to like actually like have combat. You know, this was the old way, and just sitting there watching, engage. Like you're engaging, you're still, you know, you either do a normal attack. You know, I like that like, you know, little stuff like that. No wonder that it took them so long. It's, you know, they're doing it right. It seems like they're just freaking doing it right, which is nice. So this is a nice touch too, as well. Destroying objects. If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, press square to smash them with your sword. They may contain useful items such as potions that restore HP or Mako shards that restore MP. I really like this. It's very Zelda-ish. Oh, look at all that shit I got. But yeah, and then it pays off too, because you're recovering your mana. It's a little bit, but you know, it's nice. That used to be a thing, you know, your mana.
So
I'm like,
Soldier
fuck,
Boy
like
steal?
I
Is
gotta
he
go
one of us
back, I
now?
gotta save, I gotta go
He's
back,
got
I gotta
balls,
save.
this,
So we'll see
what
how
was his
they
name
do
again?
this in some of the later
and he isn't a soldier
areas
anymore.
in the game.
Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When
It
it's
seems
done,
very
we're
classic.
done.
It seems like the very pacing, how they do it, seems just right.
Joy to work with, though.
They still have like the old
real
delivery
joy to look at too.
with the dialogue. It's very,
Looks are what people notice first.
yeah,
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
pretty old school. I like it.
Say you're not
Still
even
feels
in
like the
same
old
group club?
You done here?
Final Fantasy. It doesn't feel like they changed enough to where it just feels like a completely different game. Because it's making the music, everything, the feel of it, just it makes
Come
me
on,
feel
nobody do something this crazy just for
same
money.
kind of way.
They may not think you're a true believer, but you
as
know
if
what
I
I
was looking
think.
at it
Interested.
with the
What?
old school graphics. I mean, it was just like blobs, like watching blobs back then,
Wedge.
compared to how it is now. And I like how they keep some of their movements,
Every
like when they're
last
going up
year.
and down stairs, very, you know, how they kind of, it was back then, almost like very blocky, very, it doesn't look like certain video games now to where it look like they try to keep, oh, it's going to be natural, it's going to be whatever, it's going to be, don't really worry about that too much. I mean, I'm sure that made it a lot easier to do things as well, not having to worry about, like, about that. Alright, so this is what I'm interested in Classic. This might, once you get to certain levels and certain, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like it's gonna be intense. This is where I can see the classic mode coming in handy. Locking onto targets, you can press R3 to lock onto a specific target and press R3 again to unlock. While locked onto a target, you can use R or left or right on the D-pad to switch between multiple targets.
Get him, boy!
I'm locked on him right now. Boom. 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 We're going to use an ability on him. We're going to use the Braver on the attack dog. Get him out of here. And then we're going to switch our focus. Did we kill that other guy? Oh, we just killed that guy by swooping. Loop swooping. Pulling. See, I still feel like you should be able to barrel roll in these. Like, I should be able to. Then it'd be way too much Dark Souls, I guess.
I found one!
I'm gonna use some magic. Boom.
Enough. Let's
I
go.
mean, but this may be the way to go, though, at the same time, you know? This is gonna be a lot of stuff going on.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Like all the little, just the little things that they did. Just, you know, they could have made it very plain and, you know, it just feels like they did. I mean, look at that. The way the doors open. They pace it very well. Because it is about the story. It definitely wasn't about the graphics.
This way.
They could have made a very plain game that was a lot more linear and
Not so fast. We've got company.
minimalistic.
This will be quick.
I like the character designs. Alright. It seems like the Braver does more than my magic right now. That's what it seems like, so I'm going with the Braver. On the security guard, get him out, on the guard dog, get him out of here. Boom. Switch focus.
It's over. Not bad.
That's one thing, like, I find myself doing a lot is, like, pressing R, whatever, to kind of move the camera. But when you're in combat and you're locked onto somebody, I think that changes the target, I believe. So that's where I can see when there's a lot of enemies and stuff, being in Classic just does kind of help, you know. So you don't have to worry about the angle, because if he's locked on, he's gonna do his thing. And then you can kind of camera around and not have to worry about him getting punished too much.
There's one! Get him!
Oh no, you can move around. Okay, that's not gonna be a problem then.
That's that. Was never in doubt.
Might be nicer to like enjoy it because it doesn't seem like he blocks too much. I don't block too much. It's gonna be about the same. We'll see how things go because it's easy now with just Cloud, but then you get Barrett, and then it just seems, yeah, it seems like it gets a little. There's a lot to do. There's a lot you can do. Let me say it that way. Not a lot to do. It makes it seem like it's a labor. You know, it's like it sucks to, like it's nice being able to. That everything is so fluid because it really is. You press a button, switch or whatever, or this and that. I mean, and you
so
go.
How do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
And it's you go from very, very fast paced, trying to attack, trying to do all sorts of stuff, to
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him. Or is he a
standstill
loyal
sometimes
little
when you're
dog?
doing abilities and everything.
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Because it doesn't pause, so you find
Different
yourself
reactor,
frantically
different layout.
still like kind
Depends
of
when it was
going in there
built.
and everything.
Never seen one
It's
like
interesting.
this, but I'll manage.
I can't imagine how it's going to be like with like later on when you have these crazy boss battles and everything.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Boom.
Who's there?
Guards.
Door!
Door.
Well, wait!
Bye bye.
It's over!
That's my line.
So Cloud's unique ability, every character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack oriented punisher mode. Press triangle to try it out. So this is cool. This is your punish. You can't move around real fast, you can't really like block and stuff too much or in certain ways.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it!
So boom, right there, Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but the square does unleash a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode. So if you dodge, you instantly switch back to operator mode. That's good, and it's you know, if you don't have control over, you know, if you're just always button mashing and dodge, you know, it's good and it's bad because it's gonna knock you out of Punisher mode every time, and there's like, I believe there's a cooldown on your Punisher mode.
Right!
That's that. It's over. Enough. Let's go.
Not much of a cooldown, but there is a cooldown.
Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out!
But I gotta see
got
how
this
I'm
place
doing
covered.
though with my
Wow,
health
what are
after
you
this,
waiting
because it
for?
didn't seem like I was doing too bad until we started getting
I
into
got this
heavier
place covered.
combat with different.
Well, what are you waiting
Stuff.
for?
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I.
This is going to be very interesting as well. Seeing how they do all this.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We
This
are
is pretty
currently
cheesy.
investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your
The
life.
whole storyline, everything, all like
Rest
it's like
assured,
it's fun. Like
our
it's a fun
inquiries
freaking
will
game.
not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Introduce.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Ally join Barrett Wallace. Boom. Barrett's strengths. Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding square down releases a sustained burst of automatic fire while blah 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 when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
That it?
That all you got? Ain't no thing. Now for the real stuff.
Bring it. That it?
See, this they need to work on a bit.
How'd you like that?
Switching characters, you can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use up, down, left, right on the D-pads, and LR and R or L2 and R2 to issue commands to allies. So.
Get your ass out of here.
So I can issue a command or
I'm counting on
switch.
you. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. That's that.
See, he goes up for
never
it.
in doubt.
That's easy for him, you know. I just, when you're doing it manually, it just does not look that easy. Okay. So that was the thing. That happened.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
So
Don't
last
think
time
you've
I
done this kind of thing before.
used what she said to
Figure out
do,
the timing of the
but I
lasers.
like the class. Like it feels more
They can
natural
move
to run like you
Exactly.
normally run with
I'll go
the
first.
pushing in the stick
Nothing like a
and
little
you're
danger
pressing
to get the
forward.
blood pumping.
Um,
Just keep
yeah, it
those
just feels like
baby
it's
blues of
more
yours on me.
natural, a little quicker responding. So you can dash. Now, you can move around fast outside the battle more quickly by holding R1 or R2 to dash. Or you can press in the L3 button once you to keep dashing until you stop moving. So here we go. We're gonna... Ow! Ow!
Not too shabby.
Well.
You're doing good, soldier.
Lots of potions. I have a Mako shard.
Let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same.
Oh.
Come on then. Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh?
Hell yeah. That was a lot easier doing it like that.
Look,
It's used to it more.
they don't call those things
This is where things are gonna get interesting.
Squad in seconds.
How if he blocks more, how he blocks more. So the blocking, if he automatically blocks pretty consistently with ranged guys and all that, like it's gonna be nice. I mean, let's see what happens.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Magic.
Call it.
Boom. Staggering enemies. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance and pressured. Will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge until their life bar, under their life bar. Once it's full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as foes' vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy. So this is something that you didn't really see. You knew that there was kind of like you had a stagger. You yourself had like you know, like a certain like you could stagger stuff and everything, but I can't remember them having a gauge or not all. I don't know. And being like pressured and stuff like that. So this is nice. This is interesting.
Stop moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again.
Yep. Hit it with the thunder, and the eye will. Oh yeah, you hit the sweeper with the thunder. Hit it with the fire.
I got it.
He's already dead. So enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge quickly so you can unleash more abilities and spells. So this is why I like classic mode, because it just seems like you can kind of not worry about so much. There's a lot going on.
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell are you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that'd make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
And then the reactor.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Like I said, I love how they do this. I mean, you can do... Damn it! Still the same issue. Okay, there we go. Very kind of blocky, and then you can slide. Yeah.
I can practically taste the Mako.
That's nice.
Hurry it up.
Mako shards. I say Mako shards, but it's, I mean, come on.
Scared, huh?
More like excited.
Okay, so Cloud has taken a decent amount of damage. So Barrett, I need you to cure him. It'll be a lot easier to manage stuff like that, though, with classic mode.
Heads up, boys. I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Mako shard.
Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
Okay.
Think you can stop me? Come on. Whatever. See ya. Whatever. It's over.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump will set us back up.
How close?
See ya. It's over.
You're gonna hit me with fire, I'm gonna hit you with fire.
I'm waiting.
I could have done that on my own.
Sure you did.
You get the ether for that, which isn't bad.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
So I'll probably attack normally when it's like the smaller enemies, and then when it comes to the boss battles, it'll probably just, you know, I'll keep it in classic, but you know,
All right. Let's
it's
see
nice
if
to have
little
that as like
Scamp
a backup.
really can bite the hand that feeds.
and kind of let go of the
Go on.
controls, because
Do
it's
the
even a lot
honors.
with classic
Prove
mode.
to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Yeah.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Damn.
Then do the damn job. What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
20 minutes, it's plenty of
Pretty
time.
cocky, ain't you?
You should set more time, I guess. I don't know. Like, really, realistically,
You
like, just to get out of
double-crossing!
there. You know, you don't need that much time, I guess.
Heads up!
What in the hell?
What in the... What? What
Hey,
in the
how
holy
the hell do
hell?
we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
I'm waiting. Okay. Got it?
It's nice that it blocks. Just keep using the braver. I'm not gonna have Barrett. Uses thunder. Oh, did he just waste it?
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Sir, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Steady. No escape. Bingo! Focus on that core.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
Too bad. Focus. Find a way.
Braver on the Sentinel. When going to Punisher mode, Operator mode, back in Operator mode. Oh shit. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he's angry.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Ready.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit.
Ready, angry.
Take cover behind that debris. Now, go!
Not anything right now. He can hit him with the thunder again, so he's gonna hit him with the thunder. And he's gonna come in now with a braver. Boom.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. Whatever. Got it? Brace yourself.
Boom.
Break whatever. Military-grade armor and a reactor?
There's fire on him.
That's doing right.
Boom.
Oh, hey, what's it doing now?
An auto repair
Healing.
unit. Damn it. You gotta take it out quickly.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph.
Hit him with the thunder. Oh, that's what I have to focus on.
Keep it together. Don't let up. Got it?
Hit it with the left leg with the braver. Boom.
It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
Thunder, but on the actual scorpion. Fucked him up. And that should have destroyed it, really, like that at least.
Shit, the bomb!
The bomb's on it.
Until detonation.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Now it's going. Oh.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wade should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go. Oh, fuck out of here. So yeah, the boss battle was a lot easier.
Give me a break. Enough. I'm waiting. That's that.
Yeah, I feel like just the timing. It's nice once you get the timing down. I mean, classic mode is gonna be real nice. Cause I'm starting to do a little bit more like actively attacking and stuff. Not waiting for it. But the classic mode's nice to kind of stop what you're doing, not worry about getting hit and shit like that, and give commands and all that.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
I like how they didn't add like certain like quick time, like smash the button.
We'll link up over there.
They have that in the last
Look after
game, you know what I mean?
Come this way.
The original
This
was
route
kind of
should lead us straight to
a
Barry.
little bit more
Probably.
laid back ish, you know, as far as
I think I see an
there's a
exit.
lot going
Come
on.
on.
Oh, come on, buddy, get over there, get over there. Whee.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's
I'm
go.
not looking back. Settle down, chick. All right, you settle your ass down. My teeth will whip your ass.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb.
Exactly.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
We got people.
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Yeah,
X, Soldier Boy.
that's right,
They're here.
ex-soldier boy.
Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. It's locked station.
Cool. 5 seconds is all we need. See ya. It's over.
The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
You got that right.
Hit it with magic. Hit it with magic again.
You're mine. That's that.
Boom.
Get ready. Enough.
Burn that one down.
I'm waiting till it's over. See ya.
Boom. Let's go. Whiffed.
Seeing his first action.
Is that all you got?
Burn. Not bad.
I kind of want to stop. Can we stop? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I can't heal him in the menu. That's sad. You gotta do it outside the menu. Inventory. Another one. I'm gonna use like any of my potions like I did last time. I will stop here and I will issue Barrett a command to cure me. Be a good lad. Be a good sir. Alright, and now I'm turned around. I don't know where the fuck to go. Okay, here we go. Right? Yeah?
Don't get in my way.
Are you trying to start something?
Is that it? Come on. Bring it. Is that it? Steady. Whatever. Come on. Burn. Going in.
Thank you, Barrett.
Ain't got nothing on me.
Let's get out of here, boys. Oh. Puff. A puff. Oh, it does this shit.
Sir. Come on!
Doors open.
Let's go.
We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
The timer's off. Oh no, get up.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
This is where the new graphics. It was like Independence Day there for a minute. Oh, but backwards. If you watch it in reverse, that's what it looked like. Oh. Did I do that? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'll probably put it in classic, and then actively participate from there. It's nice to have in the background. Nice option. And that's it.